welcome back to Clone Collector Reviews. Here we have Ahsoka for this is not Ahsoka, this is Marrok from the Ahsoka series. A pretty cool looking character in that series, but let's go ahead and take a closer look at his packaging before we crack this figure open. On the front, you can see the figure, which is nice. Marrok, some warning labels, the Black series. On the side, we do have a very nice picture of Marrok, and the Hu Yang figure does connect and kind of complete a little bit of that picture there. So that's it for that side. Picture of Marrok on the back, what he's all about. He's number 8 in the Ahsoka line. Nothing on this side. The barcode. Yeah, let's go ahead and crack this guy open. And here we have Marrok out of the package. And man, this figure is really cool. First impressions of this guy are absolutely amazing. This character probably excited me the most in the Ahsoka show. It is unfortunate that he didn't turn out to be anybody. He was just Night Sister magic or whatever it was. It would have been cool if he was a character. I don't think Starkiller. I don't think he should have been Starkiller. I feel like Starkiller's cool enough that he should have gotten his own character. But yeah, this figure's really cool looking. I love the paint on this guy. But before we look at the paint, we take a quick look at his accessory. It's a very long Inquisitor saber. It is a little bit flimsy. It has very nice paint on it. It is only half extended. It's not the full extension. There's a peg, which I can't find a peg on the figure or a hole to peg it into, so I'm not sure why we have a peg on it. But it does look very nice. It's just basically all black except for the silver highlights on the outside. And of course, you can take the blades out, which I will go ahead and do now. Very simple, very easy. Not all that hard to take the blades out. Set them down for a second. But yeah, this figure looks absolutely amazing. Go ahead and take a quick look at the actual figure. This cape is absolutely amazing. It looks amazing. I'm just going to keep saying amazing. This figure looks very nice. Let's go and do his head real quick. It looks very nice. I love the orange on him. It's a very different color than what we normally have in Star Wars. I mean, well, not... I say that as I, review Ahsoka, who's also orange. But it's just interesting to see this color on this figure for some reason to me. But he's very nicely painted. He's kind of got almost like a concept art look to him. Where, from the concept collection where he's got an extra paint spray, but it's supposed to be there. And I actually really dig that. Very cool paint on the sides. It's supposed to be all scratched up, and it definitely looks all scratched up and kind of messy. I like his little T there. Very nice shoulder pad paint. From the back, he really doesn't look like much from the back. Very clean back. Some little red details there, but the detail on this guy is pretty straightforward. I mean, there's just basically orange paint on some yellow or orange paint on some gray and black plastic. So he's very clean looking. The arms very nicely detailed, legs. But let's go ahead and get into some of his articulation real quick. Articulation-wise, this guy's actually pretty good. He does look down very nicely. He looks down pretty well. Looks up very well. A little bit of tilt there. Actually, decent bit of tilt. He does have a butterfly joint, so it does go back and then forward. Back and then forward. And his shoulder pads are, of course, on that ring where if you turn it, they won't turn unless you force them to turn. So that, standard Black Series stuff. It does go all the way out to there, shoulder-wise, which is pretty nice. It does have a way better than 90 bend. Of course, can, do all the swivels and everything. Is there no, oh, no, never mind, there is. There is an up and down hinge at the wrist. And that I'm assuming is going to be the same for, yep, the same for the other side. It almost looks like he's about to give a thumbs up. There is a ball joint in the pelvis area, which gets you about that far back, about that far forward, about that far to the side. Pretty good, actually, on the side motion there. About that far to the other side. Now, this is a separate piece right here. It's kind of just floating around, so you might have to mess with that a little bit during posing. There's no waist swivel. It's all in the torso joint. There's no thigh swivel that is visible. In there, there's actually... So we got ball joints in here. See if I can get you to see it. Ball joints, and they're using a new... kind of a new thing, at least for me, for Black Series, where they put the thigh swivel on the inside, which I absolutely love. Now, of course, you can't swivel it as much, but it's in the inside, so it does swivel a little bit. I just really like that. And there is also a knee joint, which gets you pretty good. Another voice crack right there. And of course, it does swivel and everything. Always swivels. It does not appear to be like a boot swivel with the Clone Wars Ahsoka, but there is very nice, I guess you could call it an ankle joint. Very nice ankle joint. Whoa, a little bit stiff there. Get you that far up, that far to that side. Now, there's obviously a piece here, and it does still actually get you a decent bit of a rocker on that side. So overall, this figure is very nice looking, and also has very nice paint. I'm really digging this guy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get him some cutaway and get some size comparisons. Here we have Marrok next to Hu Yang, and Hu Yang is now officially an iPad kid. But unfortunately, I do not have the other Ahsoka figures to compare him to yet. But there is something I noticed with the lightsaber. There's an indent, so it can only go in a certain way. So just watch out for that if you're trying to push it in and it doesn't work. That is the little bit that I saw. But yeah, this is really the only comparison I can do from the Ahsoka show. So let's go ahead and do another comparison with Beskar Mandalorian and with Ahsoka from the Mandalorian show. So overall, Marrok is a very nicely detailed figure, very nicely painted, very nicely articulated. He looks great on a shelf. Definitely would recommend this guy if you enjoyed the Ahsoka show. Then I'm sure you're probably going to want to get this guy. If you didn't enjoy the Ahsoka show, then you're probably much less not as inclined to purchase this guy. I feel like as a figure, he's pretty good. As a character, he was kind of nothing, but the hype around him was enough for just me to want to get this guy. This guy's just really cool. For some reason, I really like this guy, even though I really didn't do much in the actual media he is based off of. Get his packaging in there a little bit. Also, stick Hu Yang's in there just for fun. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for my review. If you liked this video, please like and share. And if you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.